up, man? What is going on? What is popping, man? Welcome to another episode of Live with M and Chaser, man. We got the panel here today, man. Like you got to give it up for these two ladies, man. They was here at the top of the year, and now they back at the middle of the year, man. And I know that y'all missed them.
Yes,
you know they here for all the shenanigans.
All of it.
Just what up, though, man? You came in a white tee, man.
Yup.
White tee boy, dog.
Yeah. So you ain't never rocking no white tee?
I be rocking the red, the blues, and the blacks.
What? I'm like, I get.
Ain't no way.
Everybody rock white tees, right?
Man, I ain't got no white tees, bro. I use undershirts.
Well, it was a couple of years ago. Chris white tee, Chris Air Force Ones. Man, you couldn't tell nobody nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man, look, that's beyond my age group.
Okay.
Whoa. Don't go for age like that.
My bad.
I mean, cause what you're around your age, y'all wearing what? Them real tight jeans.
Them
No,
leggings.
I was just about to say those leggings.
That's not my age. That's a little younger. I mean, we in the same generation, but that's a little younger.
Hey.
That's the younger.
You in a generation with them. I mean,
look.
Okay.
I'm not for all of that. Key, what's going on?
Hey. I don't have time for this today. Hey y'all. Hey viewers. Hey y'all. Hey.
So you got an announcement for us?
Yes, I want y'all to go on my website, www.everythingkei.com, and purchase my son's book. He launching a read and ride book tour. Okay. And so he is a 6-year-old entrepreneur. Y'all know I love my baby.
That's
and he
dope.
created a coloring book. Woo!
Okay.
Yes, and it's so cute. It's about him getting ready. Well, he got this thing where his closet is always junky and I be fussing about it.
Uh-huh.
So we create stories from the closet in his imagination. It's real fun.
Oh, that sounds dope.
So
That's
this
dope.
is his second coloring book, where he getting ready for basketball practice, but he running late. So you got to color each page. It's a couple of little mysteries in there, some little word searches and puzzles. It's cute. It comes with stickers and crayons and gummy bears.
Oh, it comes with the
crayons. Can you get that one more time? I want to put that on a ticker. You said it's everything key?
Everythingkei.com. Yeah, and the coloring book is on there. It's shipped direct to your door. And I got something for y'all today.
Hey,
that's dope.
Go, man. Make sure y'all go out there, y'all. Make sure y'all go to that website and support. This young man has put out a book, man. We rarely see it, so make sure we go ahead and give him our support.
Go ahead and show them what they get.
Open up the packaging for y'all.
Fresh off the wrapper.
Yeah.
Straight off the press. That's what I'm talking about.
Man. Y'all make sure y'all support, man.
This is the Create with Caleb coloring book. That's the name of the series.
That's nice.
It's my little boy in his cartoon phase. And then it's just, we just kick it off with some fun stuff, some mixing and matching. Give you the answer key in the back once it's super childish, but if you got kids, you can have fun with it.
That's dope. Yeah.
And then we got some crayons. The gummy bears ain't coming this one, but I usually give out gummy bears for
with candy.
Yeah, like some little.
Is it gummy bears for the parents? Because
typically yes. Because when we go to the classrooms, they be like, "Well, we don't know every kid's allergy." I be like, "Just take it home." So 9 out of 10, the parents be like, "You can't have this," but I can. And then they got some little stickers like laptop stickers. Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
Little laptop stickers and stuff. So. It's super cute and fun, but
cute little stickers.
He enjoys, making money outside with his mama. He be like, "Mama, be with you. We got to go to work." So I be like, "Come on, let's work." So yeah, we created this fun.
Man, make sure y'all go to the website Everything Key and make sure y'all go ahead and purchase this book, man. That's a wonderful thing,
right?
Yeah.
For the kids.
And I don't ride my baby. It really be like his money. So he buy his video games. Well, it's just teaching him chores at an early age.
Responsibility.
Yeah, so he buy his video games. He get his dreads retwisted with it when he want them done and stuff like that. Like he really, if I tell him not this week or I don't want to, I don't feel like it, he be like, "I got my own money." Like, you do.
Yeah.
Let's spend.
You're right.
You do.
Let's get that out of there.
So yeah, it's fun. It's a fun way to teach him money too, because he be really in it.
That's what's up. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. We
don't
support the kids.
Dope.
Erica, what's up, man? Welcome back.
My girl.
Hello.
Really?
Crazy.
Right. You from England now, for real?
Where you just got back?
Yeah, 2 days ago. Okay. No, but nothing's been up. I'm just living life, happy to still be here. Thank you, Jesus.
Facts.
No, but that's about it.
Thank you.
So just to let y'all know, Key, you wasn't here, but I had a small announcement. So this is a little ironic,
Mhm.
okay? Because when y'all came onto the show back in January,
Mhm.
we were at 500 subscribers.
Okay.
Now that y'all back with us in June, we are now at 1,000 subscribers.
Period.
Mhm.
So
Yo.
A thousand, we
so-
doubled it.
so it's a
That's usually
Let's
what
get
that
it.
means.
I had to double it.
Let's get it.
so
I'm happy for that nice
so
guy.
it's definitely ironic that y'all are here at both those two milestones.
Mhm.
So- see, I'm not gonna touch it. I ain't gonna touch it at all. We about to go.
I'm turning in my I-9 form to hook.
To Jeff.
Okay, got it. No,
Yep,
Jason.
I take them.
Okay.
Right to the shredder.
We doubling it.
Well,
Since we
damn.
doubling it. You said the what?
At least I'm being honest in front of y'all.
That was crazy.
You acting up in your white tee.
Right.
That's it. Yep, in your white tee.
Oh
Man.
man.
All right, so I brought y'all here today to talk about movies, but the interesting concept of the relationships actually in the movies, and you know how it kind of shapes our perception a little bit.
Okay.
Key, I can see.
What you about to say?
Her face, man.
Her face.
She went through 5 different
She got a
phases
movie
right there
on
with
the
her
brain.
face.
All right. So look, this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do this a little bit different today.
Okay.
So if you know about the movie, cool, you know what I'm saying, throw it out there. Maybe
And if you
say,
don't know about the movie, God, shame on you. Yeah.
Okay.
Shame on you. I got it, bro.
if you know a little line from the movie, you know what I'm saying, do your spiel, you know. If you
Mm.
know one, you know, if not,
Well,
you cool.
She told us,
You know.
we.
Now I love me some movies, so you know.
I love movies too, but my mind is bad, so I probably won't remember nothing.
I be
But
lying.
I seen the movie. She said I be lying.
Nah,
I be like, that came from
Make it up lines.
I got a few movies here. So you know, at any point in time, y'all want me to stop, you know, I can stop. You know, we can go, go through the whole list, so you know, we can stop.
Oh,
All right, let's get that.
All right, get it.
Okay.
So the first movie is Jason's Lyric.
Great movie.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
Now, a brief description is a poetic urban romance set in Houston where Jason, a quiet man burdened by trauma.
Did you say urban?
Urban. A poetic urban romance.
That was urban they was living in?
At that time.
Yeah.
Wait, Jason Lyric.
Jason Lyrics.
I never watched the sunset before.
That was the hood.
That
man.
was the
I heard that's urban.
Urban, man. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Falls for lyric of free spirit,
Mhm.
longing to escape pain. Nah,
Mhm.
the dynamic is trauma bonding, love as an escape, emotional versus physical survival. The impact is romanticized love as salvation from deep trauma.
Mm-hmm.
The myth, if love is strong enough, it can erase the past. But the reality check is love can be part of healing, but it can't replace therapy or self-work. How does this film portray love as a way of out of trauma? And is that a fair expectation to place on a partner?
Honestly, I don't really remember the movie that well too much.
I was 3
She
when
was
it came
just
out.
she was just Googling it like I was.
I like, if I think
the
it's
only
right
thing I
here-
remember was that wasn't the guy, was his name Jason? Did he sell TVs?
Jason and the woman. That
So he
was
selling TVs,
Lyrics.
she's selling false dreams because wasn't that what was her name?
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett?
Lyrics.
Yeah. Like I didn't understand any of it.
Wow.
Selling
I mean,
TVs and false dreams.
Listen.
That's every movie.
That's a fact.
The one
That's a fact.
thing that is memorable from the scene is pretty much, you know, the sex scene where they were really getting down in the shop on that
I
couch.
don't remember it.
Damn.
He did.
Was they really getting down there?
No, they wasn't getting down.
They were getting down.
It looked like it was real. I mean,
Oh.
you know,
I mean,
because back then
in the 90s, they ain't really show.
I was just about to say,
like
back
in
in
the
the day,
90s.
they didn't have like green screens and they ain't have like
Special effects.
yeah, they had to really touch each other. You know what I'm saying? They had to really be all up on each other. So it kind of they probably did get turned on.
Okay. You said the probably part is crazy.
He probably did get turned on.
Probably not.
It's the fact that
If he didn't, he was gay.
they just made this. Ain't this a running play right now? Like, ain't it? They just did a theater composition of this. Okay, cool.
Did anybody go see?
No.
They got a theory?
Yeah, with the same cast except for Jada, but the real Jason is in it too.
You know what?
He's super old. Yeah.
Wait, whoa, he ain't super old. Dang.
On that
like
stage,
40
yeah,
then,
she
right?
looking old.
He like what?
He was like 40 then, right?
She's stupid.
How old is he?
You were 40 in that movie.
Oh my!
You ain't gonna say that.
I don't even know.
I do not.
That's our next movie.
I do not like little people like her, bro. He was 40 then. What?
Little
I mean,
people.
damn.
Bunch of little people.
Let that go. I was like, next.
I'm gonna request that we skip that movie.
Me too. I'm through with this movie.
That's terrible. That's a
Man,
great movie.
It is. It really
Well, go
is.
for it.
No, I mean,
Wanna watch it again?
do I want to watch? Yeah, I watch it.
I'm saying, like, shoot the question, like, because I don't know what he asking me. I don't remember nothing about that movie.
I mean, you was 3 when it came out. Like,
Period.
so, I mean,
And even when I saw it, I probably wasn't supposed to be watching it.
Oh my goodness!
Parents didn't care about much back then, though.
They really did. Like you can watch anything back
It
then.
ain't matter.
because only reason why is because they didn't show breasts and booty.
Yeah, they couldn't.
like they do now.
Nowadays.
Nah,
You know what I'm
that's true.
saying?
That's
Because if you remember, all that didn't come until cable started coming along.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's at your house, it's your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Jason. Man, what was the question, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my mind is like.
You know what? We just gonna pass.
I'm like,
Thank
So
you.
we go
Yeah,
pass.
I'm like,
Hey,
wasn't it a question?
if a squirrel run past, I'm at what? What was that again?
Squirrel.
Hey,
We gonna
yes,
pass.
exactly.
So I know y'all know this movie.
Okay.
Y'all can't be that young.
Miss
Let's see.
Doubtfire.
My junk.
I loved it.
What I tell you? See
Oh,
what I'm saying? Some
my
crazy stuff, bro.
favorite movie all
That
time.
was my
That
movie.
makes you believe in
And that's a good
Jebediah.
love movie.
It was
What?
so, that is
Hold on,
the best
hold on. Which
baby
one?
daddy movie
Did you
ever.
say Miss Doubtfire?
Yes.
Good one.
You
Good
talking
one.
about a daddy?
He
You
went through
stepped
he
up.
went through hell just to show her how much he cared.
And then Matilda
look,
said,
look,
"We're
hold
his
on,
goddamn kids
wait.
too."
Hold on, wait.
Y'all didn't say Jason Lewis, but y'all seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
Over and over
Hold
again.
on. But do y'all understand? Like, do y'all understand Mrs. Doubtfire though? Like,
Yes.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Cross-dresser, first Medea. What you got to say?
Period.
Chasing
we
after
gonna go
his
next.
children.
We gonna go to the next movie on the list, bro. I'm not about to jump. I seen Mrs. Doubtfire, but what y'all talking about, man? That no.
He did all that
Just to get close to his
just to get
kids.
close to his kids.
That was not to get close to his kids.
Yes,
that was
it
to be a
was.
cock blocker to his wife.
No, he didn't care about none of that.
He didn't think about her.
Nope. Just the kids.
He gave her everything at the
Next
court.
movie, please, sir. Next movie, please.
We're his goddamn kids too.
I mean, first of all, you got to think about it. You telling me that about like if
Remember,
I was married and I was getting a divorce,
Yeah.
and I dressed up as a woman
And
just
she
to
had a
get next to
PPO
my
against him.
kids,
Hold on,
and that doesn't
that-
look weird.
hold on,
That
but
would be
you have to put in. She had a PPO against him too.
She did.
Exactly.
She did.
Don't forget about that.
So now we going to the extremities
That
to
was good.
cross dress. And you telling me she couldn't recognize who this
He
man
was
was?
worth. He risked a jail time for his kids.
Remember the birthday party
When
with
all
the
he
donkeys
when
and
all he
stuff?
had to do was wait till she dropped him off to his house.
He wanted to
He
spend
didn't wanna
time
wait.
with him.
Next movie,
No.
bro. Please.
He wanted to prove that he was
I'm
good,
sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry.
That's
She
terrible.
buckled.
That's terrible.
She
Didn't
buckled. And she gave
Worked
in.
out.
That ain't no different than
Worked
Big,
out.
than
After
Big
she got
Mama's
some
house
young
with
meat.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, it was a copy paste.
Because he
It was a copy paste.
he
They
cross
remade
dressed so he
it.
can get close to a woman, even though he was going undercover, but he was really trying to get under the covers.
Indeed.
He did though.
Did she buckle? We back at the point.
Right. Everybody buckling.
Next movie.
That's
These are
terrible.
points around here. What's the next one?
I can't believe they
Check
seen
it
it.
off.
Thank you.
Next. Wow.
Okay.
You brought it up.
Wow. I was being funny.
You know those movies in the wrong man.
Dress up and be a woman. You can get next to your kids.
Exactly, bro. Like
Or go to the extreme.
you
Do you know
can avoid a PPO and not go to jail.
Do you know
if you're
how-
cross dressed
but-
and really be sincere about it.
In San Francisco,
But
yeah.
the crazy part is, do you know how damaged his son is when he walked in the bathroom when he seen a whole woman standing up
He was
peeing?
trying to kill him. He cussed him out. He
That's
cussed
a
him
good
out
point,
real
too.
bad.
Next movie, bro.
But
Come on
he
now.
experienced something.
Come on now.
He forgave him.
Yes, he did.
Okay. I know y'all know this movie, Baby Boy.
Of course.
Yikes.
Okay, not Love story and
How?
Okay.
I
Hold
don't
on.
see
Hold
that.
on. Hold on. Let me
Okay,
get-
make
let-
your point.
Okay.
It's
It's actually a really a hood love story.
Description.
He right.
Really?
All these movies come from like a hood era.
No.
Okay, cool.
So
What you
Joe-
mean hood era?
Because of some of that stuff I ain't even really clicking into.
she was grew up in a white
she
neighborhood.
want to watch. She want to
No,
watch.
she didn't.
She wanted the Notebook on there type shit.
Never seen it.
Never.
Dang.
That was
Can
bad.
I'm
hold
not
on,
a chick
let me get
flicker.
through the
Don't pick
description.
that
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bro.
John. Sorry.
Jody,
Clear-
a young unemployed father, struggles with responsibility, manhood, and his relationship with Yvette while
Baby
still
mama.
living at his at home with his mother.
Mhm.
The dynamic, toxic codependency, arrested development, control, impact showed the struggle of growing into manhood, but also normalized dysfunction. The myth, possessiveness equals love. Reality check, love without maturity leads to cycles of harm and apology. How does this film reflect the emotional immaturity and dependency often seen in modern relationships?
Ooh.
In modern.
So basically, when you modernize it, it's just like if you more mature, lead them YNs to themselves.
Yeah, he wanted everything.
He wasn't
gave to
on
him.
YN.
He wanted everything.
He
gave
was
to
on
him.
the titty. The whole movie.
He
Yeah.
wasn't no YN
Mama.
Did you see the man
Like-
cooking in the kitchen? He was like getting pissed off. That's
Well,
a
you ain't
YN,
getting, like,
baby.
you don't-
No. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I'm not,
So
I'm not
listen.
gonna say he was a YN. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna say
that.
he was.
What
a
was a real man about him?
He was. I'm not saying he was a real
No,
man.
he wasn't a real man at all.
I
mean,
$40.
I would say he was a very immature, a very immature guy. Yeah,
Selling dresses outside flea market.
but if you,
he wasn't selling
like a lot.
drugs. He was selling dresses.
I said
That's what you
dresses.
said.
Oh, I thought you said
Stolen
drugs.
dresses.
yeah,
Okay.
Whoa, but do it
Yeah.
matter if it's stolen or not?
YN.
Yeah.
That's a YN.
And why she
Especially up
listen
here.
to, 'cause why was she messing with him to begin with? Low self-esteem all across the movie.
well,
It was all
They
bad.
kind of left low self.
but they had a kid. They had a kid together.
What that
So?
mean?
Well, I'm confused on why that matters.
I mean, I'm not saying
And
you
then
said why was she messing with him, and
The
well,
grandma.
I don't know why she was messing with him. I mean, he cheated on her. You know,
He
got
did
another
too
girl
much.
pregnant.
Yeah, that was like out of line.
It was just too much.
I mean,
poor
I-
Yvette just trying to go to school.
I mean, it was a
do
lot of
some
toxicity in there. But then it kind of brings about like if a man does all that, he beat on you, he cheat on you, he can still turn his life around and be the right man for you. You just got
On
to
a
get through
bike?
it.
He was driving her car.
Something good. Hey, Jeff, to another girl house.
To another girl.
But he didn't
smacking
hit.
cheeks.
But he didn't hit. He did not hit her.
Okay, if we could put
didn't
emphasis
hit her.
on what we missed that wasn't displayed, I'm pretty sure he was getting other buns
Yeah,
I mean,
besides
Yeah, he
throughout the
probably
storyline. Yeah,
But
he
to mess
was
with a girl
all
like her
over the
job,
place.
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's
bro.
crazy. That's
You
about
You
You're
humiliating, you're demeaning, you're toxic,
humiliated
you're
her for real.
poor, you have self-esteem issues within yourself, you are a small man in your mind. It's just too many things that just doesn't work. So yeah, the toxicity in today's modern relationships is a 100%
it's still there.
still reflection.
There's so much toxic right now.
It's probably
relationships.
worse.
I mean, but you gotta look at it. He didn't grow up with his father.
So be
He
giving
grew
him
up.
excuses.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying he didn't grow up with his father. His
Jody,
mother,
my
his
Jody.
mother raised him, so he became a mama's boy trying to be a street boy.
Mm.
That's what it was.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So where
So-
your point at?
I'm trying to get there. I'm waiting for it too.
I'm saying, yo,
Boy, they laser sighted on
right,
you.
man. They're like, he was a bum. I mean, I'm not saying he's not none of that. I'm just saying the way he was raised kind of crippled him. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you gonna put
And
him
Yvette did
Hey.
too. That's why I said that thing still happens today.
So why Jeff's getting chewed
Enabling
out?
women.
Make sure y'all drop your thoughts in the
Yeah,
comments
yeah.
on these movies, man.
All right.
That's why the movie was
I'm
entitled
confused.
Carefully Baby Boy, because even though she
He's
had
a
a son,
baby.
this was her oldest son.
Mhm.
And then
No, that was her youngest son.
No, Tyrese was her oldest.
No, her oldest got killed.
So he wasn't around.
No, what I'm talking about
Yeah.
Yvette. That was her oldest son.
this mother.
Yeah.
Oh, baby mama, you on her?
Correct.
She
Okay.
said the baby mama.
That was her oldest son. She never got a man from him. She
did,
got
did he go
a,
fix
a,
her,
another
did
son.
she go fix that man a sandwich?
Who, Yvette?
Yeah, did she go fix that man a sandwich?
She was
Yvette
crazy
did.
too.
She was doing
Oh, was
too
it,
much.
was it tacos?
But see, Yvette, she had a certain type that she liked.
Yeah, so look at
Look at Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg was her.
He
ex.
was in jail.
Yeah, that,
You know,
Yeah.
so
and he was abusive.
if you really
That
look
was her
at it,
type.
if you really look at it, that is a almost 100% hood relationship. If you really look at it, female get pregnant by a guy, stay at home. He don't really have nothing. He driving her car, dropping her off at work, riding around with her son, sleeping with other females, and then she get tired of getting another man, and he get mad and want to fight the other man. I mean, it's really a.
And then didn't even get a better man and
It's a
put him
worse
around
one,
that man's
yeah.
son. So it was like, Yvette, you wrong. But at the
Got
end of
your
the
bitch
day,
exposed to all of this.
Is she wrong? She trying to get out the situation.
She was not trying hard enough.
No, she wasn't.
she didn't deliver herself.
No.
But only
She
the
delivered
only
us from evil,
for
Hey,
real.
hey, look, only
She
to turn
needed
around
help.
and get pregnant again.
By
He
him.
did a movie by the
Yeah.
bum on a picnic.
But
pattern.
What
he
he
wasn't a
How
bum
he
no
gonna
more. He had no.
Yeah,
Nah, he was
what he
still a
had?
bum.
Don't
Yeah, he
rewrite that
was.
movie.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
still a bum.
Wait, all-
She
all-
just loved him
look,
harder.
all he did was move in with her.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
What's
He still ain't
what's
no
name?
job.
What's name
And stop
saved his
cheating.
life? Ving Rhames saved his
Supposedly.
life.
Facts.
Took that heater from him. He saved his life. So I mean, he could have, if he really didn't like him or he really wanted to hurt him, he could have let him just. Hey,
He ain't rock with him. He just didn't want him to kill himself. Cause then
no, he wasn't gonna kill
He
himself.
probably
He
Nah,
was gonna
was-
kill himself.
He
Nah,
ain't want to get caught with that gun.
Nah,
Like he did
nah,
what
what
I'm
he
saying.
did.
Nah,
you
it
know?
was not on the bigger part of that is that he didn't want it to affect his relationship with his mother. Because
correct.
he would have went to jail, then he would have had to deal with all that fallout and all the fun would have stopped. I understand how you feel.
I don't think it would have stopped.
And he had
I-
just got
it
out of
would've
jail
stopped.
too.
She was babying him.
I think she would. I think she would have been hurt, but she'd have leaned on him because he had just got out of jail.
Yeah,
That's
but,
what I think.
but that's where all the fun
Yeah.
stops because she's sad.
Her-
I don't think
And
the
she
fun would have
cried.
stopped. I
And you
think
gotta go.
would've
You gotta go to court.
She would have been in that garden all day. She
Yeah.
would have
Hey,
never been on
Hey,
that
look,
bone.
he won't be picking her up and
But
popping her
by
off
him
across
being-
across. The,
I think he would have. By him being the guy he was,
no,
he's not about to be like, okay, take your time. He gonna be like, man, no, you come over here, you go get this. Okay, go be sad. I'm come get this some more. Go be sad. That's what I think he'd have done.
Not
Oh.
Holiday Heart.
no, I don't see that.
I don't even know his name. His name is just Holiday.
Y'all ready for the next one?
Please.
The holiday heart.
I gotta ask
He
y'all.
can't give me none of
What's
that.
this movie?
Okay, Friday.
It's a love story.
And what
there?
was love at in there? Oh, with the
Yeah.
braid, knee long.
When
Knee
when-
long
That
Ice
wasn't
Cube.
really love though.
It was lust.
It was he
You're
like
like,
you
Can I-
are in love with hood toxicity.
Y'all want me to give y'all the
No,
give y'all
we
the
know the
deets?
rundown on this one.
Yeah.
Friday. If y'all
Okay.
don't know Friday, death to your black card.
Okay, so
Did you say yeah? I know you ain't say yeah.
You wanted the
Yeah,
rundown?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm about to say.
so
Judging you.
so
Like a
so,
mug.
Like, what?
so here's my
Huh?
perspective on it. It's a so Craig knocks out
Wait,
the
okay, so which one are we doing? The first one?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
okay.
Friday.
Friday.
So
Okay.
so Craig knocks out Debo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And go get him some.
Exactly. So it's kind of like if I fight for your honor, I get to get the panties. Because she was feeling him at first, but she wasn't really trying to give him the time of day.
What's
I
the
think-
question?
I-
Ask the
Yeah,
question.
I don't see it as a love
I want to
movie.
know what you want to know about love from Friday.
Yeah, ain't none.
Actually, did you want me to go through the dish? Y'all told me no.
Like the love of what? The love of life, the
Only
love of
thing I
weed?
can see coming out of it as far as a relationship is how the female wants the protection before she gives any type of
Affection.
affection or really anything. She need to feel protected. But why do you have to feel protected from me, from somebody you don't know, in order to give me some
I
type
don't
of
think
anything?
it was protection because remember she was fucking Debo at first, right?
No,
that was her
That was
sister.
her sister.
Yeah.
Right? But the same, so sisters got the same kind of mentalities, I think. So if that's the
Her
case,
sister was a crackhead.
right?
Big
but,
time one.
But what
Yeah,
if
yeah.
she was like, "Oh yeah, you
Sugar.
knocked out Debo, so now yeah, I want to talk to you because you knew hot shit on the block or something like that." It wasn't no protection really. He was trying to protect his own life.
Huh? Who,
Oh.
me?
He just said he the explicit language. No, he
Oh,
told
my
her.
bad.
Oh, I'm about to say I ain't say
That's that's the producer.
Language.
Hey,
Language.
You know, I'm like, huh? What I say?
Me?
I didn't do it this time.
Um,
But nah,
So, but
I don't
but,
get the love story in the movie.
me neither.
but there is cause and effect because Felicia wouldn't have got beat up if Craig and Smokey wouldn't have stole that money from Debo.
What love at though?
What love got to do with it?
What is love in there?
Is basically like I don't see the love part, but I do see
Trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Trauma
Yeah.
bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I see a situation where she when she felt like because he did this, he protected her sister, that he
Nah, she gotta do something
he
for
was
him.
worthy of the panties.
But my thing is this: we've been kicking it. I've been trying to kick it with you all this time. I got to get my ass whooped in order.
Language.
I got to get my butt kicked.
Where we at, damn it?
I told y'all my fault.
Wow,
I got to get my butt kicked and knock a guy with a brick in order to. What if the panties weren't even good?
That's what I'm gonna say. What was it worth?
Right.
But that's what it was, because he didn't have to intervene.
I'd have sat back on my porch like, dang.
He had to intervene because that was his
Hey,
L in the
when you
beginning. He
done,
stole the
you can
money.
do my
Yeah.
Right.
That's why
The
he
whole
intervened.
hood taking the L because you stole the money and wanted to be
It
quick
wasn't
and
even
slick
for the
about it.
sister.
It wasn't even about nothing you was
Mm-mm.
trying to get. You didn't even go buy the girl nothing with the stolen money. You just broke in the man's house off the whim of your bad Friday. You didn't get paid today. You and your homeboy smoking mad
And
blow
you got
on your mama
fired.
porch. Your daddy boo
Oh,
boo.
and that's another
It was
guy
just
that
too much
lived his
going-
daddy.
You
his
live
mom
with your
and daddy.
Yeah, you in there
and
tripping.
got fired on his
40
day
years old.
off.
Got fired. That's what I'm saying. You had a bad day, so you like,
He
man, we
best
gotta go
friends
get
with
this
Jody.
money. They say down the street from you.
You hear me?
Didn't
Same
the
black
same
and
person write the
everything.
movies? Didn't the same?
Oh,
Wasn't that the
man.
same writer of the movies?
I don't
Oh
know.
man, that just
I don't
passed
so.
away.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think so.
All right.
Mm.
You ready for the next one?
Yes.
I hope
Okay.
it's good.
I don't know. I don't think Jeff's seen this one. I've seen it though. I don't know if y'all two seen it.
Mm.
What?
Twilight.
Oh, I see this
Twilight
love story
what?
for real. I love Twilight.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Twilight
He
what?
said-
With the vampires and the
And the
werewolves.
war-
Oh,
Werewolves.
yeah, I seen that. My
Oh, yeah.
wife love that shit. I love that
Okay.
stuff. Don't look at me.
So-
My wife love that, all of them, bro. I seen
So I
every
like
last
true
one of
love
them.
story. But Bella, she know she
True
was
love
wrong.
story. Bella was playing both sides of the
She was
field.
wrong.
She was doing what she had to
She
do.
was wrong. She was trying to see
So
who
y'all
was
don't-
the
so y'all
better
don't-
person.
So y'all don't want the- y'all don't want-
best
She
pick.
wasn't playing both sides
So
of
I'm
the
guessing
field.
y'all
She
don't
was
want the
very
beats.
open and honest.
And they
Yeah,
knew
she
about each
was.
other.
It ain't like she was sneaking around.
I
She
call
was
that
not
quantum
sneaking around.
dating.
I like
Well,
it.
But she wasn't dating Jacob.
even though, hold on.
She
Even-
wasn't.
No.
They were just friends.
She
But
wanted.
she knew he loved
She
her.
wanted.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
She
I
knew
mean,
it was a
she
love
was playing in that
triangle.
nigga head so bad,
He thought it was
The-
real.
possibly.
I don't
You
think.
got language.
Who, me?
No, that's you.
You should just get a sensor to put over our mouth like
Man,
turbulence
hey,
back in the day.
I told him get a buggy ready for me.
Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
It's
We
bad.
got the button.
The audio gonna be so bad.
I don't think
It's
she
on the
wanted
sound pad.
Jacob like that. She wanted his friendship,
Friendship. Mm.
She
and
needed
he
it.
wanted
Yeah, she did.
her. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
He took
Yeah.
it more than what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But he
exactly
wasn't
what it
dumb.
was.
I think she kind of played and led a little bit of
No,
it.
she
She
didn't.
did lead
She-
him on a little bit.
she
She
didn't
did
lead
because
him
she
on.
let him
How?
love her. So the thing is, what people say,
How can you stop somebody from loving you?
Ease back some. Stop hanging around them so often.
and I know you falling for me. I'm playing in your
I can feel
head.
it.
I ain't stupid. I'm
No,
aware.
Come on
I-
now.
You gotta
I'm
switch the
aware
sound
girls
pad.
first.
She's stupid.
What's going on?
I don't
Yeah,
think.
you will see him.
I'm a werewolf.
He trying to find the curse buttons.
Oh, I don't think she played with him. What I think it is was she needed a friend because remember she had just got to that whatever the hell
To
the
the
name of the
hood.
city is.
Yeah.
She
It
had
wasn't even
friends.
the
She
hood.
had a
It was
whole
the
group of
woods.
friends.
Then she got to the
It was the
woods.
woods. She didn't really have no friends when
The
she
high
got
school
there.
friends.
She did have a couple girls.
Yes, she did.
She
didn't
just
hang
was
around this
different.
boy.
So she wanted
She
to hang
thought-
out with other differences.
Okay, so I can't be mad if we hanging out all this time and you catch feelings and I'm telling you, hey, it ain't going down between us.
Did she really tell him no?
A couple of times.
Did she?
We're
when it was
friends.
too late.
We're friends.
When it was too late.
That's not too late.
It was too late.
Yes, it is.
It got to the point that he already had grew too attached to her.
He was about to kiss her.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Wait, what are you doing, Jacob?" You know, it was too late for that.
So that tell you right there, I'm not into you.
But she still hung around him though.
That's because they was cool like that.
No,
No,
but
you
wait,
can't-
don't hang around somebody who thinks wants you.
So you telling me, not you, your man over there, on no black eyes. I'm gonna ask you, your man watching? Okay.
I think
You know what?
he-
You know what?
he might not.
This just for the atmosphere.
But you can
He's
ask-
gonna ask
you
you
can ask
He's
that.
gonna
So,
question.
so you telling me you never hung around a person that you knew for a fact liked you? You never hung around. A
I'm not gonna
person
say
like that.
never, but I knew what I was doing.
Exactly.
Bella knew what she was doing.
That's why I
That's
said
what
she
he said.
wrong.
She wasn't playing them. but she was gonna hang around him.
Well, see,
I think
men-
that's the same as playing them.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
playing
'Cause
them.
Heck
we-
yeah, it is.
Playing them is
Get
I
benefits.
know
False hope.
I know you like me, so I need this, this, and this. Okay. Oh, hey, there go Edward. I'll be back.
But you gotta understand that
At that point, you kind of playing yourself.
No, that's playing
but
him. He doing it.
But you gotta understand that, you know, if you're around somebody that you like and you know that you like and you know they like them or whatever, okay, and there's one way, that's quality time that you're giving them. That's already a lead on right there, because in their mind they're gonna think that you're getting closer and it's gonna lead to something, even though you're not saying nothing at all.
Time is the worst thing to give somebody.
Baby,
Time is definitely
it's the most expensive gift.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Any little bit of time.
Jeff, I can tell you from
Especially somebody
experience.
who want it.
I can tell you from experience. I have hung around like female friends that I knew liked me, and I'm like, look, we just cool. But because I spent time with them, their mind is like, oh, it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere.
At that point, it's their fault because you didn't told this person, I'm not here for that. We're friends.
But Belle didn't do that.
I like
Bella
your
didn't do that.
company.
She never
I
told
like-
him.
She never did
She
that.
kind of did. She did punch him in the face.
After the fact.
When she popped out with a new nigga, yeah.
Right.
You had to punch him. How you gonna get him above you?
Ain't
He
that
in
usually how
love.
females do it?
No.
Like,
I didn't say
Push
shit.
your button.
What did I say? Did I cut? Oh,
Put,
It was
put-
me.
Put your headphones on.
hey.
Language.
like, I'm in
Are you
school.
listening to it on YouTube?
I don't think she was wrong.
And Edward was just so
Okay,
patient.
cool.
Lord
You know-
bless his soul.
You know, I
Yeah,
have
tried
to
to be.
say, you know, for it to be Twilight,
That's your best drop, though. I ain't gonna lie. Them hood movies, you should have skipped them hood movies and went straight to Twilight.
My wife was into that, bro. So
It's a good series,
I had
though.
to take her to go see
The
every
way
last
it
one of
ended,
them.
yeah, the way it ended,
No.
that was a good
Fire.
series. They wrote that movie was written incredibly from
It
the
was.
books to the movies.
it was.
They did
The
a
books
great
was
job,
better though.
of course, because they got more
Yeah.
time,
More
Yeah.
detail.
Mhm.
All right. So y'all ready for the next movie?
Yes, yeah,
Just off topic, the button work.
perfect.
Thank you.
But you know this is not scripted.
So I can go, right?
No, because I have the timer right.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, you know, it's not scripted, so you
Okay.
might have to just play your piano.
All right.
You'll be
I'm hoping y'all seen this movie.
Me too.
Uh-oh.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
All right.
Not only was I afraid, but I was scared too. What? Her mouth twisted, her voice got loud. One more time.
Hey, rewind. Let's go all
Why you
over
ain't press the
again.
cuss word?
Hey, bro, like twice.
Okay, I love it.
Oh,
I've seen it. I just don't remember it.
you,
Yeah,
of course you do. You know
Yeah,
damn.
right.
I am Miss Frank Lyman.
We got a movie buff here.
Hey, look, she did do that too, and she was on Prissy about it too. Like,
Yeah, like dang. Okay.
Oh man.
All right,
That is
skip
my
that
fault.
one, please.
No, she ready for that one.
I'm
I
not.
was prepared. Okay.
y'all want me to go? Y'all want me to go to the D?
We go to the next one then. They don't want to play
I mean,
this one.
No, I want to
We
talk
don't
about.
remember the
I don't
movie.
remember the movie.
So,
Who in it? Start there.
What's
so
his
Give me
name?
five. Oh, go ahead. I'm
It's a-
sorry.
Yeah. And more
Go.
chestnut.
No,
Nah.
Morris
More
Chestnut in it.
Chestnut.
No.
Skip it then.
What's my man name?
I know who you're talking about. He played the dead president.
He played Odo.
Lorenz.
Lorenz
Look,
Tate.
Lorenz
yeah,
Tate.
Lorenz,
Come
yeah,
on now.
yeah.
I can remember his
Is
real
Lil
name.
Jones on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Black Love Jones.
But
I was
Why
ready
Do
for
Fools
that.
Fall in Love was about Frankie Lyman
Mhm.
and how he had 3 wives that didn't know nothing about it, or what they claimed to be his wife, so they can go ahead and take his money. Well, inherit whatever fortune he had after he died,
Mm.
and it was told from their point of view.
I seen it, but I just don't remember the movie.
Watch
At
it.
all.
It was hilarious.
It'd be something
Dang,
good to watch at
that's
the BMF.
crazy.
I got
can't-
it.
Watch
can't-
it.
He said at the BMF.
Yeah, I gotta go catch this.
I can't remember them. I
That'd be a
can't.
Category.
I remember him coming down some stairs. That's all I remember is him walking down some stairs.
See, I
remember
see,
Frankie Lyman. That was it, like the name.
I remember it because I just thought it was slick how my man had these 3 women fooled And once they all got to the funeral, everybody was like, "Yeah, I'm Miss Frankie White. I'm Miss White."
I'm the real Mr. Clapper. You know, it was great. It was great.
Oh man,
You love
that's
that
crazy.
movie.
Yes.
Man, it was a good movie, man.
That's
Look.
crazy.
Give us another one.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
I know everybody's seen this one.
That's an
Please.
old one. Damn.
I know everybody's seen this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how y'all couldn't see this one. It was 3 hours long.
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yes, Lord.
Skip it.
What?
Jack.
That's like watching The Passions of Christ. It was too much. First of all, it was 3 movies in one.
There's 4 movies in one.
Yeah, they could have gave us a trilogy.
The fact that she could have screwed over.
They could have gave us.
That was big enough for both of them. Okay.
They could have gave
She
us
was wrong for that.
4 movies in that one down 3
That
hours.
movie took too long. The flood
It
itself.
was beautiful. Oh, I am flabbergasted. How did y'all?
Girl, you on your acting bag today. I'm about to book you for a scene.
Look, I seen them. Hey, how can me and Erica see more movies than y'all?
No, I seen
Y'all
it.
be checking or something.
No,
It be
I
something
seen
going
it.
on.
We were
But
like,
it's-
hey,
but
this
I'm
movie
like-
better than the book.
Right, like you want to come over, you gotta watch this with me.
You gotta watch
I
this
seen the movie, but it's like it was 3 hours long.
It was
bro.
17 different
Yeah.
elements of that, so it should have been episodic. Like they should have made that a series.
They-
Yeah.
I mean,
That's too hard for one
It
city.
wasn't long enough. You know,
What?
they could have added what? They could have added more details if you ask me.
Yeah,
I
like-
think they
like-
didn't miss anything.
You know what? They,
Because see them get out the water would have been more intense, you know, because all of a sudden they all in the
you
water, they all
mean-
dying. Pew, 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 pew. Then they get off the water onto the boat. It's like, how you get there?
so,
Like,
They
so
couldn't
you
shoot
basically
too much in the
saying,
water.
So you basically saying he could have, got on the raft with her with that because it was a big ass door.
he could have.
And
He definitely could have got on a raft.
She only weighed like 104 pounds.
Literally, but not, and that's soaking wet.
Yeah,
But she want to be a princess and everything, and she didn't want to share the space. Just like niggas in the bedroom, like scoot over. You know, it's my bed too. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Hold on, how big is the bed?
Right. Y'all in the twin
But
size
I'm
bed
like-
too.
Like move over. I like my space
Uh,
much in my house.
Hey,
Listen.
my bed, I gotta meet in the babe, meet me in the middle. Okay.
For sure.
Meet
Be
me in
able
the
to
middle.
reach it like.
Yeah, you
Well,
know
I'm
what
saying
I'm
they
saying?
could have shared that space, but she's so used to having her own space. She's a princess.
She wasn't no princess. She was a
Shut up.
She was a what?
she was
A
a
Don't
Jezebel.
go on Rose.
Yeah, she was a
Don't
Jezebel.
go around.
she was a hoe.
No, she was not.
She definitely was a hoe.
Beep, 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 beep.
What?
But-
That's not a bad
Damn it,
word.
where are you at?
He hitting it.
is not beeping, all right?
That's not. But
You
that's
gotta
not.
have your
That's not
headphones
a
on
bad
here.
word. That's not a bad word.
Ho.
You can say. Yeah. You say hoe. Oh, oh, you can't say. Oh, okay.
Why
Well,
are you
y'all
putting
listen.
next to each other?
I can't.
Oh my god.
The reason why I say she was a little. She was a. Can we say 304?
You can say 304.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Reason why I say she was a 304 is because she was supposed to marry this
I
rich
can't say
guy
For sure.
That she didn't want to marry.
that she didn't
Right,
want to
So
marry.
She didn't
what?
want to marry.
It was a part of the agenda. She was
Instead,
supposed to.
she wanted
That's
to
crazy.
marry a hood rat, a thief,
Rascal.
But the dude she was
A
supposed to
little
marry,
rascal.
the dude she
For
was supposed to
sure.
marry died anyway.
huh?
Where?
Did he die?
Who?
On a boat?
No.
The
You
daddy?
lived.
No,
You killed him. He was not dead.
Right.
He
He died.
killed him.
I thought he died.
Alive.
No, he was alive.
Did you
Jack
watch
died.
the movies you printed?
Unfortunately, Rose
I
killed him.
did watch the movie.
Rose killed him. And she watched him float in the mud. She rolled in the mud for that.
She like this fun for now, but I'm still this rich.
Reaching for nothing. This stuff like
She wasn't even reaching her hands, bro.
she pushed him off of her. let me go.
So it's agreed that she couldn't have let Jack get on the boat. I mean, get on the door.
You see how big that door was?
That door was
Yeah.
really big,
It
man.
was.
And
Man.
they would have been smarter to make a smaller door. Then we would have been like, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
But
you
at
know,
the time, you was just
it had to be
so
a
caught
door,
up
it
in
could've
the
been just
sequence.
a
Piece of
log.
wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
A plank.
So let me ask y'all this in regards to Titanic. Do you think that
It was too long? Yes.
Okay.
that that
Don't remake that one. We don't need it.
For real.
that
Please
eight,
do. Please make some more.
Stupid.
I can't
Dumb.
that
Stupid.
a granddose sacrifice is good for love.
Hell no, not that kind of sacrifice. That was crazy. He died. You
He
didn't
did.
watch it.
He died because he wanted her to
I would
live on the
I
door.
sacrificed my car.
Did y'all know that was supposed to be based off a true story too?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
it was.
that.
It was
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack,
So-
if you listening, you made the wrong decision.
Oh dang.
How you know he up there?
Because he was a thief.
He was a thief.
He was
You know,
out
I
here.
think-
He was out on the
I-
boat. He was thugging.
I
Yeah.
think
He
y'all on
was
the
out here
boat.
stealing people.
Yeah.
He got on there. He got
Wherever
on
you
there.
at.
Y'all still
Ain't
good.
no
Another
way.
thing.
Yeah, so,
The live
Swallowed
band. We
up.
go play until we go.
That was devoted.
I mean,
Gotta drop that
how much was they
at
get
that
paid?
point, what else did you do?
Shit, not enough.
Nothing.
They ain't getting that pay.
They wasn't even on the boat. It was women and children only.
Hey,
You know?
I'd have been in that mode of wig.
Well, I hold
Hold
They
somebody
rolling with
else,
my
baby.
violin. Like, shoot, I
Nah,
gotta
for
get out of here.
real.
y'all ready for the next move?
Bring it
Thank
on.
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
Yes.
All right.
Titanic. Oh, white.
Somebody
All right.
said, shout out to the crew. Shout out to you.
All right.
I want to read that.
I can't control this.
Okay.
All right. Love and basketball.
That was my
No, okay, let's go there. What's the question for that?
That's my.
Stop right here. Let's give it that.
Okay.
You like a basketball?
I jump to the question.
This is my most recent.
It says, how does the film blur the line between loyalty and emotional neglect in relationships?
Where is the emotional neglect
Oh,
at?
emotional neglect.
On my apps?
They did kind of do emotional neglect because he picked. Well, I can't say he picked it. She had to go.
To school.
They both
No,
did
no,
things
no,
that
no.
was good for themselves.
They made a choice.
They were
Well,
children.
Well, but at the
Let's
same
keep in
time, they
mind.
was in a relationship. He kind of put basketball over her.
He did.
He was
You
a
know,
kid.
He wasn't a kid in college. He was in college at that point
He's
when
still a
when he
child.
broke off. But they was
Wait, what?
together. They had,
I'm confused at what's happening right now at this point.
what you
So
mean?
he shouldn't have did stuff that was better for him because it wasn't good for her?
No, because the part I'm talking about
It's emotional
is,
neglect.
right.
Okay.
So what he did was, instead of saying, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to her about this," he just broke it off and said, "No, I'm done." You know what I'm saying? Go be a baller or whatever. And he
Mhm.
went drinking and stuff. Cause that's the point he had got hurt and he started getting into all that
He
Yeah,
messed
BS.
himself
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the emotional neglect right there. He kind of just brushed her off and she was there for him. You know what I'm saying? And then that other one, when they were sitting on the bleachers and she was like, "I gotta go curfew." He was like, "All right, man, gone." He thought she was picking basketball over him when really you had already did that, bro. I mean, if y'all go be in this, be in it. That's the emotional neglect. But anything
Yeah.
else,
I think he needed therapy. If he would have had some therapy to help with that, that would have worked out a little bit.
He was a little tragic kid though.
Yeah.
You know, stuff he had going
was
on
hurt.
was a little bit different too. So from her beginning, having her mom and her sister and everything being the coaching of her womanhood, and she was already a different type of female. She wasn't the average female. She didn't want the curls in her hair. You know, she was just like ready to be in this tomboy element and enjoy herself. He brought a woman out of her that she didn't know existed. So it's like for you to abandon that woman that you created in me is kind of like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like you trying to play a game with me that you created for me to play.
neglect
You get what
like
I mean?
a mug.
Like it's like you made this game set up for you to only win it. And
That's a
then she ended
fact.
up winning anyway.
She
Yeah.
did win. Well, they
That's-
both won at the end.
No, that nigga was sitting there with that baby sideline like,
I
I wish I could.
He had the baby though.
Meanwhile, she out there like
Swish,
going
you know, but
crazy.
Well, he was
With the
injured.
baby.
He wasn't going back to play basketball.
He couldn't.
He couldn't.
Yeah,
But that's what you get for
that-
making you
that-
the star.
That
He-
injury
he-
was a career-ending injury.
Yeah, he became a stay-at-home dad. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Very
Shout out to
courtside.
show stay-at-home dads. Wherever you at.
Wherever
not
you at.
one.
Father's Day coming up. Woo woo.
I'm not one.
Father's Day is coming up. Happy Father's Day, you guys.
Thank
Happy
you
Father's
very
Day.
Because I'm
much.
probably gonna forget to text that. So
Happy belated
Father's
Mother's Day.
I love it belated.
That was a long time ago.
Appreciate you. You
Yeah,
text me on Mother's Day. You
appreciate
did. I appreciate that.
You don't send the text out, but you ain't send one to the group chat.
Yeah, you're not a part of the newsletter committee.
Mm.
I get. I get
See, what happened was
Uh-huh.
Verizon had went down. that
Emotional
day.
neglect.
There's a movie about it.
Hey, Verizon had went down that day.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. No, I agree with the question. Well, the statement about the movie. It was definitely
Yeah.
emotional
So,
neglect.
so let me ask you. So again, with Love and Basketball, I want to ask this question right here.
Mhm.
Okay, Is it fair to wait for someone to grow into the partner you need, or is that a trap?
How long?
Did
It's
you say
fair.
how long?
How long?
It's fair. It's
How
fair.
long are you waiting?
Everybody requires a certain level of patience. Don't nobody come together being locked in 100% binded. Some level of you have to grow to me, and some level of me have to grow to you. Then we can cohesively grow together. But we not 100%. Like even when the Bible say equally yoked, they not talking about like you like this, I like that, we together.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Mhm.
like you like this, but I like that, but we can still get together.
But I think it
So it's
depends
like
on
we
the
gotta
person.
grow together and then get to a place where it's cohesive.
Because if you already at your point that you think you already grew enough, how long are you willing to wait until that person gets to your level so y'all can start to grow together? Because you could have someone to start here and you already up here. I'm gonna wait for you to catch up while I keep creeping up, or we're gonna start here together and grow together.
But see, that's the
That
thing
was
I
the
think about
stuff.
love. When you're in that type of relationship, you have to be willing to let somebody grow right in front of you and you remain untouchable.
Mhm.
Like you cannot touch people while they're growing. It's just like keep pushing the plant the way it's going this way. It's like you can't keep pushing me while I'm trying to grow. I gotta grow to this place where I reach my peak and then you can help shape my
Oh,
foundation.
like the plant theory. Cause you know we add this is like maybe off topic, but if you add a stick to a plant,
Yeah,
You can grow-
it
make it grow
grows
any
straighter,
kind of way
faster,
you
and
want.
easier.
Yeah.
So maybe you gotta find somebody that's your stick.
Okay.
Sometimes
Period.
find your stick.
I don't think you should wait. Me personally, because
People
It's-
like that
it's-
be like, well, guess what? Who you missing out on? No, wait.
no, I'm not saying that either. It depends on how much is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if you're trying to deal with your demons and build, let's say you got 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you're dealing with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with your demons.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with your, we'll say, 6-7 figure job.
Mm-hmm.
Any 6-7 figure job is gonna come with a headache.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got to come home and try to build with this guy that's not making as much money, that's not as motivated as you. That can pull you down a little bit. I can give you
Sure.
I can't relate to that
minute.
'cause I don't got no 7-figure job.
No,
So
no,
can we get
I'm
more
just-
relatable situations?
Okay, a more
I'm just
relatable
saying.
situation. All right, bet.
I'm about to go.
Boy,
You
she's
lost me on that
something
one.
different.
I was like, we're
Okay, let's say you
why
got
we
your
sitting
own.
right here?
You got your
Like,
own business. Your ass. Dang, boy, I tell you.
Wait.
Yeah,
Let 'em cook.
language.
I'm talking to you, Jeff.
Me?
Yeah, you say yo
You said no.
ass.
Your butt. But all right. Let's say you got your own business.
Uh-huh.
You got your baby, you at home.
Mm-hmm.
You're still dealing with your demons.
Mm.
Let's say this guy ain't got no job.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come down to his level when you're up. Because if you come down, it might be too hard for you to get back to here. Because remember, you're still a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's still hard out here for a black woman to get back to where you was.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you rewind yourself to come down here to him? You got to keep going up. If he don't follow, you got to cut ties because now he's a dead weight.
Okay.
Sure, but that's what you said. If he don't follow, so
Yeah.
again, that patience that we saying is required
How
is
do you
for
know
you
he
to know how
following,
long
though?
that's gonna take. Because
And
again,
how far down is he?
it could be that
I'm not
same
giving the person
scenario.
too
But if
much
I come in
on.
the door every day, I'm not talking about like the old school movie scenarios. Like, did you put in an application today? But I'm just saying, like, if I come in the door every day and you like, okay, babe, I went up for the raise, or you know what I'm saying, or you basically giving me your side of the story. It to me, the type of woman that I am, I feel like I'm not about to pivot or shift my entire life to come down to your level and try to get you up. But if I see you creeping up on me a little bit, I will wait for that.
I reach my hand out for you. See, can I pull you up? son?
Because
But
again,
how do
all
you-
this is just
How do you see it if
You can see
not-
effort.
you can see
So-
effort?
So I'll say this. I'll say this.
especially energized
Yes.
effort.
So did you say energizers?
What the hell is
Uh-huh.
an energized effort?
Like every day, you know what I'm saying? It
Grinding.
ain't just like every time I ask
Just because
you.
a person moving
Yeah.
ain't that mean he going somewhere.
This is like,
So-
I got
But
it.
he growing somewhere, so that's what we waiting
So
on.
I'll
like
say
it.
this. I'll say this.
Mm.
I think women are more patient when when a man is on come up versus man for women to go on the come up.
Well, man shouldn't need no woman to come up.
Why not?
What you waiting? What you need?
I mean, hold
Your
on.
ass to get some money.
Hold on, Jeff. Hold on, Jeff. Hold on, Jeff.
I need first to do fast.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get a horn.
Yeah.
Put it over here.
We'll push it. Give it to us.
I mean, I actually think that. I think that women will have more patience for a man, especially if it's somebody that she really likes, she really loves, to see him.
Yeah.
Gravitate and go up.
For
but
sure.
for a man, it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm looking for you to be at this level, but it's not about the time it takes you to get there. I just think that sometimes the ambition for women is not there, especially when a man is taking care of everything.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Most women,
I can see that.
and I'm going to say today's term because I don't know, but most women have already had so much of their own strong black woman, big black male characteristics put inside of them from their singleness that by the time they get to a man, they are ready to rest or lay burdens down. They're not always looking
Hold
to
on. So
harder.
you telling me?
No, I said most. Don't fight my conversation because I said most.
So you telling me? Hold on, dog.
It's still never basketball.
Jeff, you want to take this one?
So you telling me?
Okay, Jeff gonna take it.
Oh,
While you out there 304ing,
who said that? Who said that?
now we know.
Because you're not my woman, so you 304ing. So now you out there 304ing.
Yeah.
We grinding.
Huh?
We out there grinding.
You
Making
grinding,
it happen.
you grinding all right.
Right.
Making
You
it
out there
happen.
riding. Okay.
No, that ain't the grinding I was talking about.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. You out there doing whatever you do.
How many horses is in my stable ain't your business.
You're right. You're
Because
right.
we ain't together.
You're 100% right. So when you get it with a good man, now you tired of grinding, you tired of riding.
No.
Now you want to lay down and rest
We tired.
because you had all them other bums you was pulling.
I'm confused.
What you mean?
B-U-M-S.
What I'm saying is
With a capital B.
So now you get a guy that's gonna ride and die for you.
Okay, so listen. I said most women are at that point because again, I get what you calculating of it. It's like you've been through so many bumps. Now you're gonna get to me and want to be lazy. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying most of the stuff that I have to do to pull this beat me nigga up. It's like you gotta I'm pulling. Finally, I get to somebody who ready to pull me. I'm ready to be pulled. I'm ready to relax. I'm not ready to be pushing. I'm not trying to work hard. It's we met at an equally yoked stage.
But why don't you bring that grind over with the grinder and then y'all grind together and move up?
Again, that's what I said. You said they don't have patience for that. I said most women do have that in them. They just had to. It's been misused in other places.
So what about
you gotta be patient for this to come back to me.
So what about the guy? What about the guy? He been grinding.
Wait on me.
He been pulling on this chick. He get with you. Oh, this another chick I got to pull.
No.
So I might as well let her go too.
I'm not saying I'm about to hold off on it and be like that.
That's what it
you
is.
should throw the fish back in the water for sure.
Yeah,
but I'm saying,
oh, she grinded. Oh, let me go holler at her. Oh, we grinding together. Okay, let's go. Let's go up together. Nah, man.
It get rough over here. So you've been married, so I'm gonna give you that too. But my boulevard, they ain't do the work yet on the road.
All right, so y'all ready for the next one?
Construction.
We still tearing tires over here.
Twilight and Love and Basketball got y'all ready to go. That's great.
You should have led with that.
No, we hit it at a good point.
Okay,
all right. I don't know if y'all seen this.
Hope to the end.
Boomerang.
Nope.
Skip that, man. You playing?
Y'all ain't seen Boomerang?
I seen Boomerang.
I seen Boomerang, but what's love in there? Like, what's love for real?
He was just ready to hit. Mm.
Is that Boomerang? Like, what he done?
I ain't seen it.
Ain't no love. That's toxicity at the ultimate level.
Yeah, I mean,
he did everything together, and that's why she was playing too.
Yeah,
the whole time.
Games. It was a game.
Go give me a bag of chips.
Go
do
pickle.
This. Yep. Go hit it. And he putting on all type of stuff. He in there about to burn his eyes out. It was crazy.
This is not on the list, but think of another toxic movie that just came to mind, which is one of
just came out. I was thinking Booty Call. Swear to God, I thought Boomerang Booty Call.
I seen Booty Call at a young age. I wasn't even supposed to be watching that. That was crazy.
That was my junk though.
I was thinking about a thin line between love and hate.
That wasn't love.
No, I said speaking of toxicity.
Oh, yeah, that was toxic.
But see, you know what?
Not really.
She was crazy.
Because she was mentally abused.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
so
she was mentally abused.
It really wasn't toxic.
Abuse.
It was just something she knew. And that's all she knew was
But you had
go all the way.
But you had two of the same characters or the Stephen King's character tropes. They're pretty much doing the same thing. Both of them played the field and came across women that eventually they wanted to settle down with, but they had to get rid of, kind of let go of.
All that BS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do, though. And when you don't, they snap.
Serious. That sounds like
that's just how it goes.
That's what it was.
Somebody gonna lose their marbles. It ain't gonna always be like, oh, you played me. Okay, cool.
She was never saying. Which one you talking about? You talking about
what you call it?
You talking about
not Lauren Whitfield.
Oh,
she was never saying.
Yeah, she wasn't never. She was
the one on the cover with the
that one was always crazy.
Not
that wasn't even on
just jump into what Jeff said. Think about booty call.
Yeah.
That was my jump, bro.
that
tell you right there, a guy would do anything
to
get some butt. Anything.
The crazy part to me is that it took all night. I thought like at one point in time they was actually in the middle of it, and they still wasn't getting. They just had the foreplay.
Yeah,
I was like, bro. Like you gonna stop in the middle and go get a condom?
When he wrapped himself in that,
and that
man,
and that's a ran rap.
That's a ran rap, bro.
He had to do what he had to do,
bro. That was, but he did get it in the hospital though.
Mm-hmm. And you got to think about it. Them comedians are so funny because how do you make such a small topic last that long? Like that was a crazy movie. It was funny. It was funny the whole time.
Yeah,
there was two good comedians too, though.
Facts.
All right. Okay, let's see. Let's. This is back in the 90s again. So
all right,
where
my keys?
Poetic justice.
Oh my God! Give me some
What? Yeah.
You got to get out the way.
Hold on, wait. How you see Poetic Justice, but you didn't see Boomerang?
I seen whatever Tupac did.
You hear me?
Understand me? And Janet was a baddie, so it was like going to see it.
My man do nothing but brush his hair to the whole damn movie.
He had to though. He had to. That gave the estimation of like that's what a charismatic black man can do. Like he could just brush his hair and still get whatever he wants. That was the best. And the mail truck. Baby,
Cousin.
Hand it to me.
That was great.
Oh man, that was funny, bro.
Let the way you activate your hips, put up. Hey, I love Tupac.
I don't.
He could say whatever. Mm-hmm. What you got to say? What's the question?
How does a film use grief and trauma as a foundation for love, and is that a strong enough base? Because remember, once they got to the cousin's house, they found out the cousin had died, and Tupac ended up going crazy,
clicking out. Yeah,
not crazy, but
I met somebody during their grieving stage before, and it actually brought us closer on an understanding level, but we didn't romantically get closer. But it was a good place to be like with a friend, because you can kind of understand when you lose anything, you're gonna be able to talk to anybody because you're just trying to cope. So that was good, but I believe the ride to that is where they bonded and they kind of were able to get because they argued, got back together, pissed each other off, denied the kids. Like it was
protected her.
Yeah, it was enough. It was enough in that journey for them to experience like 4 months of love.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
they went through a lot in one day.
Yes,
I was about to say it's kind of hard to spark anything when you got grief in there, because when that person hurting, that person ain't feeling nothing but that
grief.
Pain.
Or on the woman's side, they be super vulnerable that they make a mistake.
I mean, I was just about to say that. I was about to say the only thing you can really get out of it is sex.
You've been to hug the wrong time
and hug for too long.
Now the hug won't let you go.
Now you end up in bed. Now you regretting that. Now you still hurt. Now you mad and hurt.
Now this nigga invite himself to the funeral. Like, you don't know the person. You just supposed to be here for me. What color we wear? You ain't in the family.
Nah, he talking about
some first row of the bitches.
Yeah, now come on. You actually doing a lot.
That's funny. I'm her friend.
Yeah. We just met. So let me tell y'all this. I don't know if this person watching, but it's a shame on you. I was at my friend's mother's funeral, and I watched a person big up somebody they had just met in praises of like, he got my back. We've been through this and do this and that. You ever seen like when you sitting in like a twilight moment, you see the whole funeral like, we all sitting there like, but that's your mother's time between Halloween and Thanksgiving. We done seen another nigga in between. Funeral around the top of December. How that happened? happened. But it was crazy. But again, grief will put you in some situations that you gotta be careful while you grieve. I grieve selectively and sometimes very privately. I can't outward grieve, like, because then people will get connected to that vulnerability and they'll be thinking that's your emotions and feelings towards them, when actually I just need somebody, and it could be anybody at this point. But when I wake back up, I'm gonna be like, who are you?
Yeah,
you know?
That's a fact.
So yeah, no, don't attach while you grieving.
That's why a lot of, it's crazy to say, that's why a lot of males go to like what they call like little parties at the funerals and stuff.
Repast.
Not repassing, like the little parties at the houses and stuff after the repast. You know how they have like
call them anything.
You know, they had like little get-togethers at the houses and stuff.
Them go on for weeks.
Yeah, that's why a lot
them call men, I miss my dogs.
That's why a lot of single guys run to them like, oh, it's gonna be okay, girl. It's gonna be it's gonna be okay, girl.
Yeah.
They be trying to hit.
That mean them cousins from out of town staying extra, missing their flights and stuff.
Yo, cousin? Dang, hold on.
For real.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm just saying them lingering people. It'd be like people just lingering around afterwards. Like,
yeah, they do.
You ain't checked to see if that DTE need to be paid, though.
Oh, they definitely ain't checking that. They checking to see how loose them pants is.
Yep. That's like that, you sad? You want to drink some more? Let me go get a bottle.
Y'all ready for the next one?
We trying to bond it right now.
All right. Let's go. You know.
Let's go.
All right. Think like a man.
Okay. That was
one
Think
or
like
two.
A Man. This was a
one.
Oh.
Steve Harvey movie.
Yeah. Think like a man.
The 4 different relationships.
Yeah.
Taraji.
Gabby,
Megan Good.
I can't remember the plot to it though.
Gabrielle had that white
short
man,
guy. Yeah.
Who was my man mama name again? Hey, Mrs.
Michael.
I'm ready for the
tour. Oh, that was Kevin Hart. I'm ready for the tour with Terrence J. Mama. That was in the commercial. That's what made me want to see it, because I'm like, this nigga about to be funny.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. So that was actually a good movie, and I like again how they pulled the book into the real movie. But it was really, I think the love in that was just. It was too many.
Everywhere.
It was them 4 scenarios kind of broke up.
Yeah.
They broke up what love really meant.
They broke up what love meant?
Yeah, because ain't no woman supposed to be thinking like no man. You want to be single if you're trying to think like a man. Because that's the way the women read the book, they was trying to be proactive in a relationship to capture what this man could possibly be doing or how he did it. I never really praised Steve Harvey for writing that book.
But also, I think they were trying to show their worth. Like Megan Good, wasn't she? Was that Megan Good? Was my right movie?
You lying?
Megan Good. Yeah,
who was she with in there?
She was with the bald head guy.
Yeah, because she was trying to get in the 90-day rule or something like that, right?
Yes. Okay, cool. You're right.
So it's like 90 days. Is that really what she wanted to do? Because if she didn't want to do that, she shouldn't have did that.
But you read that book. That's what I'm saying. That ain't how that goes.
Yeah, but remember what you got to remember. She was the one first person putting out too. So that's why she tried to stop putting out. Yeah. So she can get a better relationship, because all the other guys she was putting out and just they was busting up.
Yeah, I remember that she had sex with Chris Brown. I remember that.
So that's why
she didn't know her name.
Yeah,
he took the remote.
And he took the coffees, both of them. Yeah.
Smashing pass.
So I understand her.
That's what you call a DoorDash.
Doing the little. Oh, that's a good one. DoorDash.
I can't.
I can understand her doing a little 90-day thing because she ain't trying to give up and have my man bust up again. But that wasn't the way to do it.
Do you think it worked on him?
It did, because he stayed with her.
He stayed.
It worked.
He changed his life. He used to be Freaky Nikki.
Yeah.
That was a remake movie, wasn't it? Though they not like that plot. Didn't they do that in another movie?
Did they have Think of Man Like a Man too?
Yeah,
they had it, but remember somebody else was doing it, and I think Gabrielle in another movie.
I think you're thinking about
LL. It was LL.
With the sisters.
And it was a bet.
Diva.
Yeah,
I mean,
Deliver Us from
Evil.
Yeah. That's what that movie reminded me of. Like trying to implement so much structure, trying to be like a man.
You win a prize. You guess the next movie.
What's my prize?
Deliver Us from Evil.
Deliver Us from Evil was crazy though. But no, that's what I'm saying. That movie structure is always
crazy.
like
it was just a hard woman that knew she made money.
Was she a hard woman?
Yeah, she was a hard woman.
Deliver us some evil. Like that's what she was.
I think she just knew her worth And so
No,
she
it's-
wasn't.
it's-
she
She
it's
tried
wasn't-
to step in and be the mother
It's
because
one
they
thing
mother
to know
passed.
your worth, and then it's a whole nother thing to just be kind of like dogging out people.
Like a brick house, yeah. Like you gotta cut it out.
Yeah, she was a hard one in that movie.
That's why when she met her match, it was hard for her not to buckle.
I don't. It wasn't even her match. It was just he got her to a point to where she let go of stuff.
That was her match. When that man denied her and sent her home, do
Yeah,
you know
she was
how much
confused.
tossing and turning she had to do?
So let me
I
ask
mean,
you.
She couldn't get herself
let me
right.
ask you this. So for every strong black woman that's out there, for every
Damn, why you
independent,
do it like that?
Yeah, what's
You
the
about to
quotation
get
from?
punched.
Why are you quoting?
I started sweating because I didn't know how to get over her leg
Strong.
fast enough to
Like-
choke. What do you mean strong?
because there are some women that are tired of the strong title.
Yeah. Me, huh? I'm
So-
Paul.
Bro, that's why I did
Say
that.
no to the quotes. and
Now,
then
when
be
you
like-
said tired, I got involved. I can't wait to relax. Keep the shoes on.
Oh my goodness!
Keep going.
So do y'all think that as I was saying, the strong black woman without the air quotes,
Thank you. You can answer yourself.
the independent woman, do you think they are considered difficult because they have their own and they've been doing it for so long?
Yes.
Or do they just have high standards and know what they're looking for and what they'll need
Yes.
out of life?
I say both.
How much of both? Like 50-50, 60-40, 70-30?
What?
80, 20, 90, 10.
Yeah, for real. I need to know because it's not a both.
I do.
I
When
think they're assholes.
Oh.
Reason why?
On purpose.
Yeah, on
Like
purpose.
trying to be
yeah.
one. Because it ain't even in you for real.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because for the
Guarded
simple
by
fact
hurt.
they guard themselves because
Dressed
they
up
don't want to
studs.
get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, dressed up studs.
For real. But it's like you be trying to box. Like they be really serious. It's
I don't know about dressed up studs, but I think they be guarded by hurt, and they don't really want to let nobody in, but they don't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
your
was
50.
deep.
That's your 50-50. That's what I
That
said. What
was
you
deep.
so it's hard for them to be like, oh, I'm gonna let you in, and then turn around and be like, oh, but I can do this myself. I can build this myself.
Like what man want to hear that? Shut up. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
So
Yeah,
That's so
Yeah.
ignorant. Yeah.
so that's
That's why you can't think like a man.
a fact.
2.
You can't.
3.
Two at all.
All right, so y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah,
All right,
let's go.
this the last one. This is
Okay.
the last one. Okay.
I bet you I don't know it.
How you gonna bet off your good?
So
Last
last
y'all know
one.
it.
It's called The Photograph.
Told you.
I don't
What
know
the
it.
hell is that?
I don't know.
What the hell,
I ain't
Yante?
never. But that-
The photograph.
It came out in 2020.
I do remember the movie.
I ain't never seen
The
this.
phone-
But
Photograph.
I don't remember the movie. I'm
Is that
saying
the
I
one
remember
they
the
was
name.
putting letters in the mailbox and
Leave me
pass?
out of this
It was
one.
Netflix, right?
No, that was no.
What was that Netflix
What the
movie
hell
about
was
people?
that?
I was gonna laugh. I was like, no, you serious?
Oh, these two people with Lakeith
He
Who?
said these two people.
and Issa
I ain't never
Rae.
seen it.
Yeah.
Nah, I
I ain't never
ain't
seen
seen
this,
this, Jack.
bro.
Why was this last? You act like this was
Who
good.
picked this?
That's
This was not a good dun. Like I
Right.
All right, and
All right.
now introducing
You coulda did
something
the
came out.
photograph.
want 2025.
Got
What is the
crickets.
photograph?
it came out in 2020.
I'm
I've
saying
never seen it.
2025 has some good love movies come out.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I
Okay.
ain't never
What
seen
good
it.
So-
movie?
so-
Sinners.
That is not a love movie.
That movie was all about
Friday
love
wasn't
and
either. Y'all
lust.
put that on there.
Right. And
I don't-
Boomerang.
It's very boomerang. I ain't never seen
I
boomerang.
don't think.
Sinners wasn't
I think
no
Sinners
love.
had some love and
It was
lust
a
in
movie
there, but
about
I don't-
lust. It was
I
a
don't-
movie about lust more than anything.
I don't think
and
it was a-
demons.
I don't think about lust. I think it was more about.
I mean, there was layers to Sinners.
There
Yeah,
were.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
every sin.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying
It
that
covered
love and lust
everything.
wasn't there. I just don't think it was
I think it was.
a center of the movie.
Yeah, I think it was more about what can happen at any point in time.
No, I don't see that. I don't see that. I think it was more so about heritage. I think it was more
Heritage.
so
I'm not seeing it.
because think about it. He was using music as a
Plain
connection
just
to the present
They were
because of that one person.
They were. Now, you can say that. I can't even say that's from heritage because you can use music to get anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can use music to get into a bar. You know, if you know how to sing good enough.
Yeah.
So I just think it was more about, like I say, about anything can happen at any point in time. Reason why I say that is because they didn't stole from New York, came down,
Chicago.
Okay, my bad, Chicago.
Some speedy city.
Chicago came back down today's city. Grabbed my man out of the cop picking field.
Preacher boy.
Got my man out of the church.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So they from different.
Got the old drunk off the train.
They all different. It was from
Different
everywhere.
sinners, different levels of sin.
Yeah, and then he met the little chick at the train station. I forgot her name, Mary. So it was like it was so much stuff could happen, and then they went and got the little Chinese people from the stores.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Philippine Chinese.
They wanted to be very clear about that on social media.
My bad. Okay.
So let me ask y'all this before we go ahead and close this out.
Yeah, Sinners was a great movie. Yes, I loved it.
Yep.
I can
10 out
see
of
it
10.
again. Yeah.
Give me your top 3 movies.
That we discussed today.
In this genre? romance?
No.
Okay, just top 3.
Just any,
Right.
any top 3 movies.
Do it gotta be about love?
And could be about
No.
anything.
Okay. Harry Potter. That's one.
Just all of them?
Harry Potter. Say no.
Okay.
Harry Potter, Poetic Justice, Titanic. Can I add that fourth? Goodfellas. I love that. You think I'm funny?
Okay.
Clown you.
Okay.
That's what you call a scrambled egg, folks.
Man,
And they all over. She picked
the
one.
place.
It was like she went through Blockbuster. Like, that. I'll take them
Give
all.
me that one
And
too.
then can I get a fourth one for the free? Buy one, get one.
Key, what's yours?
None of hers.
that's a fact.
American Gangster, Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm gonna just be honest. That's one of my favorite movies. So Robin Williams stole my heart at a young age, and he was a great actor. He got me into where I wanted to be with acting because I just like the transversal action.
Okay.
So it was just a good movie overall for me. And then I pitied the kids. That was just always me because I was a divorcee kid. You know, like my parents divorced right when I turned 5. Like, dang, I ain't get with my sister's guy. So it kind of felt. I felt them. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So Mrs. Doubtfire, American Gangster is my all-time favorite movie. For so many different reasons. And then if I hate the third because it's like the closeout. Like I'm gonna say The Best Man.
Okay.
Holiday.
One or two? Oh, 2.
Holiday.
That one was good.
That was good. And
Terrence
the reason
Howard's
why, because
hilarious.
I just watched it again.
You said what?
That was the funniest he's
Terrence
been.
Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Oh,
When they put him in as a comedic relief, he works it very well.
Yes.
When he's serious, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey. Jeff?
I ain't really got a top 3, bro. For real. I just watch movies. Sometimes they get bored. I just watch movies, bro.
What's yours?
Okay. Mine's Men's Society.
Okay.
Why?
You like cheeseburgers?
What you mean? Why?
I'm saying, why was that one of your favorites? I just want to know.
Mrs.
Y'all
Simon?
questioned me about Mrs. Doubtfire. Nick don't answer.
It's Mr. Doubtfire. That's why. It's Mr. Doubtfire. I mean,
It was good. Jebediah.
I like Men's Society because it was
fucking great movie.
it definitely was a great movie. Like it was dope. Like it showed you like this is the neighborhood that you don't want to go to. Like,
That's a
No,
fact.
that was for real.
like if you see a whole bunch
I
of
get
people
scared when I meet a Kane. What you know?
What's your name?
Every Kane in every TV series film has been like some type of demonic
Bad.
person, black
That's a
kid.
fact.
Even
That's
came
Power.
from Power, yeah.
Harlem Nights.
Okay.
Harlem Nights.
Did you watch the show on Peacock?
I did not.
You crazy.
I did not.
That junk was
No,
good.
you can't watch the show after you. I mean, the movie is way better.
Oh, yeah, of course. But the
Yeah,
show was
yeah.
just good. It was something good to
Yeah.
watch.
And Boys in the Hood.
You like that writer.
I like hood classics.
What is the man's name that write these movies? He just passed
I
away
like
not
his
too long ago.
name.
He
I
wrote
can't
the
think
movie
of
with
his
Damson
name.
Idris.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
show.
Dance is Egypt.
Damn.
Damson Idris.
Boys in the Hood
Who
was
was Damson Idris?
phenomenal. movie,
Damson
like-
Idris, the show that Snowfall. He wrote Snowfall too. And he died in the middle of writing it.
God.
Them the movies he liked. That
Who
Yeah.
wrote
man.
Snowfall?
I like them
Yeah,
hood.
Because
movies.
look, at the end of Snowfall, they was filming Boys in the Hood.
I can't remember.
If y'all remember that. On the last episode of Snowfall,
Hmm?
when remember when Franklin got cracked out?
Mm-hmm.
Remember he was
John
walking.
Singleton.
Oh,
John
yeah,
Singleton.
yeah,
Remember he was
yeah,
walking.
yeah,
He was like,
you're
"Look,
right.
they shoot movies and stuff. The movie should be
that
about
was,
us."
Yeah,
They was actually filming Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
They was
you're right.
John Singleton.
John
Yeah.
Singleton.
You like his
Yeah.
movies? Yeah.
Well, we had that. We had that great point. But thank y'all for y'all top 3 movies. Jeff didn't really give top 3
I don't
movies.
have them
But
top 3 movies.
thank you for the top 3
Twilight
movies.
one of his.
Yeah.
He's
That
the
is
one
not,
to say.
that is not
A few
my top
things
3
I want to
movies.
say is make sure y'all go to Everything Key. Make sure y'all go ahead
It's at
and
the
pick
bottom.
up Caleb, right?
Caleb, you know that boy.
Make sure y'all go ahead and pick up his book. You know, we support the kids, man. We want to give as much support as we can.
Facts.
You know, thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. You know, it has been a great journey. And we're still on this journey. Like, you know, the
1K.
road to 1,000 is
Woo!
is one experience.
You got the
after
applause
another.
button.
He does have an applause. He does have an applause button. And now, you know, we go on to the next phase where, you know, we go and reach the next pillar. So, but thank you for that. Thank you to our guests that came on. Kia, Erica, they always come do a phenomenal job and come help us.
I'm ready to go.
Always bring that energy.
with the shenanigans, bro. It's just they match me and Jeff shenanigans for some odd reason.
They
They
so
just
ready
do.
for us to go.
That's a wrap, guys.
That's why y'all only see us once a quarter. They like, we gotta be able to digest them.
Hey, look, we
Once every
gonna
3 months, yes.
we gonna catch y'all the next go around. Peace. Cut them out of here.